Hi everyone, this is Aaron with Crypto Trends. Today is October 20th, 2018. There's been some news going on with China, and that is China crypto is coming inbound. They're doing some stuff that we'll take a look at right quick. And also, I sold a bunch of my XRP. Oh my gosh, yes. I actually finally took profits on XRP. And what are the coins that I picked up with my let's just say with my sales? So let's go take a look. First, let me make sure that I'm streaming okay, and it says I'm offline. Okay, there, now I'm online. Okay, great. It's just one of those things. So first off, let's go to this China thing. All right, so where I found this, and the link is below, but this is an article for the notice of the National Internet Information Office on the public consultation and the regulations on the management of blockchain information services. So this is a set of regulations. It's a draft. They want to get input on this, but they are definitely making headway into the regulations for the blockchain the services. And you can go ahead and read this. It's it's a boring read, but it shows you that they are truly sitting down. They're looking at blockchain information services, and what they're doing is that right here is that they're looking at the security laws and who's going to manage who for blockchain that's coming up. They're getting ready, and so this is really great news to actually see that they are putting out regulations and they are getting prepared for blockchain trading. And they talk about service providers, and you have to sign up and you have to get like an identification number in this, and then you have to place it in a prominent place, and so you get an identification number that like a license number to provide services. And they want that displayed on your website, or if you make changes to your services and stuff, what do you do? How many days do you have? All that stuff that needs to be in there, but is boring. Anyway, here's an interesting part on Article 7 down here of their document. Internet information services such as news, publishing, education, Medicare, medicines, and medical devices based on blockchains shall be subject to the examination and approval of the relevant competent authorities in accordance with laws, administrative regulations, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so they're looking at this. So it's pretty much, if you're dealing with blockchain, you're going to be regulated. There's going to be regulation for you, okay? And they just want to make sure from their point of view that it's for public interest, to protect the legitimate rights and interests of their citizens, legal persons, this type of stuff. You guys get it. Anyway, the link's below. Go ahead and read this if you want. And this was translated. The link, it comes up in Chinese, and just hit the translate in I'm using Chrome right here, and it has a pretty good translator, okay? So go ahead and do that. So the next thing, let's go take a look at XRP. All right, so right now I am on the XRP ETH trading pair, and this is on Binance. And let me go ahead, this is on the one-day chart. Let me go ahead and blow this up for you guys so we can see what's going on. And if you notice here, right now at this line, as far as this pair goes, because that's what I got it in, I got it against Ether, is it's pretty darn close to its all-time high. And it was time for me to take profits, and so I did. I cashed out for all but a little bit of XRP, and it's really strange. It's like I really love XRP, but I just started getting, I don't know, a bad vibe, call it, okay? A sensation in my gut that something just wasn't right. And I looked into it and stuff, and there was, okay, I gotta stop saying and. It's driving me crazy. Anyway, So I looked into XRP, and energetically that is. It just had an uncomfortable feeling. I can't put my finger on it. I've seen several posts also describing it. They just can't put their finger on it of exactly what it is. It's an uncomfortable feeling out there. If you guys have an uncomfortable feeling about XRP, put it down. If you have a great feeling about XRP, put it down. I don't hate this coin at all. It's one of my favorites. For me, it was just time to take profits. And if it goes, I'm not even going to say it. If it goes up again, I should say when it goes up again, I'll take another look at it and go from there. So we'll see. But anyway, what did I go into? Well, one of my favorite coins is THEKEY, TKY. It is really an interesting project. I put a link below to it. Actually to this page, and there is a ton of absolutely great information that you can do your research on for THEKEY. It talks about the chairwoman and CEO, Catherine Lee, and Ken Huang. Their token, it tells you their total supply, what coins they're. I mean, this is just a great wealth of information. They're on NEO. They're on the NEO platform. So here's the NEO wallets you can get for them. They have their progress, their partners. Some of the partnerships, mainly it's like government stuff and a lot of social health systems. Go ahead and take. I highly suggest that you look at all of these links, especially the ones that are AMAs. As you can see, they're putting information out there. See, past AMAs, watch all of these. These are really, really, if you're going to do nothing else, I would just say watch the AMAs, okay? They are really, really great. They have a ton of good information in it. Catherine does a great job. But check out THEKEY. That is TKY. I pick it up on KuCoin. That's the exchange where I get my key. Well, actually, it's THEKEY. And check it out. Check it out. That's THEKEY. Huge one. This is in my opinion, and it's not financial advice. This is just, energy stuff. It's energy stuff. And if you're basing your trades on energy, well, this is just my opinion. Okay, guys, take it as that. But in my opinion, I really like THEKEY, and I think this is a super solid project. They don't market themselves. They are hard at work getting things done. They have a lot of responsibility to get this identification stuff going on for the country of China, and China is sharing basically the data with them. They have a unique agreement with being able to tap into the government databases. So it's like, okay, you're able to tap in if you're in the United States, you're able to like tap into the DMV and pull the records and stuff like that. That's what THEKEY is able to do in China, and that's how they provide and cross-check for identity verification, because the one thing that THEKEY is that it is irrefutable. Irrefutable. If THEKEY says that's who you are, that is who you are. Think of it that is so that they are aiming for this thing to be so secure that it will actually could replace a passport. Okay, it will be that certain of an identification means. Okay, so that's THEKEY. So also NEO. So I like NEO, and I like XLM. Here's XLM Stellar. So I picked up some XLM as well with my XRP profits. And isn't that a nice looking chart? Yeah, I know. I did this a couple days ago, so I was right around in here. But look at that chart, man. Look at that chart. What does one say? Yeah, it's going way up to the top, but that IBM thing where what is it, World Wire. You know, it's going to be a stellar year, I think, and all the best luck to XRP. Please keep in mind, I am not an XRP hater. It was just time to take profits, you know, just time to take profits. But here is XLM. So yeah, that's one that I picked up. The key isn't on TradingView here, unfortunately. Let's take a look at NEO, see what NEO is doing, so you guys can see. And it was sucking wind for a while, made a pretty good comeback, and you know, it's stabilized. So I picked some up because I like the key so much. This is that's why. So this is a long-term hold, for me, unless it really dumps bad, you know. Then you know, we all have to make our decisions. But anyway, I picked up some NEO, not a whole bunch, but some NEO, primarily because of the key. And yeah, I picked up some more of the key. Okay, so what else? So I covered NEO, XLM, the key, and the one that I got the most of. This, you might find this interesting. I picked up the most of this. I already had some from way before, and then I picked up some more a while back, and then I just picked up some more. But it is AMB. Boom. So AMB is Ambrosus. They are in the logistics, supply chain management side of things. They have their own sensors. They are doing lots of great stuff. They have really been making a strong showing. They have been trading pretty much within this. They have a huge trading range, so it can go up and down. As long as it goes up and down here, I'm happy. If it goes way down here, you know, I'll probably pick some up, but that's just me. But we'll see. But I really like this. I really like Ambrosus. One thing, if you go over to their, this is on CoinMarketCap, if you go over to their social and you look down for one of their tweets here, it says NDS explores blockchain solutions. Well, what is NDS? Korean food producers. Well, let's go look at this post right here. See what people are saying. Okay, there you go. NDS. Korean food giant Nongshim's subsidiary taps blockchain for end-to-end traceability of beef. Yeah, look at that. They are going to be tracing beef for, I believe it's Megamart. Yes, so it shows right here. So they're doing a pilot traceability thing with Megamart on the Ambrosus blockchain. Here it is, right here. This is huge news. So check it out. Definitely check out Ambrosus. Here's their page. If you go through the page, okay, yeah, you have this like cool kind of graphic stuff. To have the quick links, there's a little hamburger icon in the upper right. You can just click on that, and then you can go to like their tech, their team. They have a substantial team. You know, not hundreds and hundreds, but they have a good sized team to where it's big enough to get things done and small enough to be flexible, which is super duper important. And I'm just scrolling down through here. Here's their advisors. When I first did a review, you know, I said I got it because of Professor Malcolm's, you know, we share the same barber, still holds. So anyway, also this was fairly new. I haven't taken a look at their site in a little bit, but you know, they're hiring. You know, they are hiring, which is good. And so, yeah. But anyway, check out AMB. Check out their tech. Check out their solutions that they have. And so they're looking at, you know, the supply chain of side tracking and traceability, very similar to, well, there's some similarities to VeChain in that regard. Let's take a look here so you can see. Oh, look, there's a picture of some, looks like beef. So there's beef. and it will show you, okay, fine. Well, where was it packaged? The brand. Okay, fine. What was the ID? They call it carcass ID, which is kind of but that's the cow it came from. Let's see what else here. Yeah, tuna, fish. So you can see how it gets tracked. Anyway, this was my big thing, was AMB. And let me see if I can go back here to their home page so we can take a look at some of their partners. You have to scroll through a little bit. I couldn't find it elsewhere. I'll just click these little guys in the lower right. You can read through them. What's Ambrosus? Sensors, secure data storage, developer tools, which is cool. Medicine. Okay, here you go. Support and recognition. So what are some interesting ones on here? What's this emblem? You recognize that? That's the UN, guys. That's the UN. Yeah, they have some connections with the UN. Here's another cool one. Premium food. Excuse me, premium goods. Another interesting one. You also have the Swiss Coffee Alliance. So check those out. Check those out. And yeah, that's just whatever. I don't care about that. But these are the important ones. So check these guys out if you're not familiar with them. They've also done some stuff, let's see, with, I believe, vanilla, Madagascar vanilla. And check that out. Check that out. Do your research. I can't show you everything on them. It'll take for hours and hours. This video's already gone on long enough. But anyway, I took profits on XRP. I really love XRP, and I was able to get profit on it, so I love it even more. And I hope everyone can profit on XRP in the future. Don't forget that they have the Cybos and the Money 2020 thingy coming up. I believe it starts tomorrow evening. You know, that's for, you know, tomorrow night for Pacific Standard Time is when it starts. But yeah, check it out. So that's it. So I'll just check to see if there's any comments. If not, I'm taking off. So let me go see anything on the chat. Oh, yes, there are. Hello, people. So let's go see what you guys have to say. Thanks for watching, everyone. I super duper really appreciate it. I know it's been far too long since I've been on here. But Liz says, hey, Aaron. Hey, Liz. How you doing? Good old Kingslayer. Finally, you're back. Yes, I am finally back. Guys, I have been super duper uber busy doing readings for people. It's just doing that, and then I started a new Qigong class, teaching people Qigong and Neidan so they can learn how to meditate without having, basically it's so you can minimize the emotional aspect of your thoughts, so you're just like in the zone thinking. Think of like kind of being Mr. Spock on Star Trek. That's kind of like what it turns you into. So this is really important, because if you're trading emotionally, oh man, you get emotional after you've done the trade. It's like, yeah, I sold XRP, I'm all hyped. I can't believe it. I loved XRP, you know, but you know, it was just time for me. So let's see. Anyway, moving on. Okay, Kingslayer says, when you're done, I gotta ask a meditation question. Go ahead and ask. I'll answer down below. Oh, and somebody just unsubscribed. That's too bad. They probably don't know why. Let's see. Did he say something bad about XRP? No, I really love XRP. It's just that, guys, you gotta take profits, man. Let me look. This is XRP Ether. When you bought down here and it's way up here to where it's at all-time highs, what would you guys do? Right. So you do that on any coin. And so if it gets down here into this trading range, yeah, I'll probably pick some more up. If it goes up higher above this, I might pick some more up, because if it starts rolling, it could really start to roll. big time. So yeah, I am not an XRP hater. It's just that, you know, there is just this thing that says, hey, you know, it's time to pull profits. Okay, I've been waiting a long time, and there was this Ambrosus and THEKEY are making some profits, and you know, hey, it's called trading, guys. It's called trading. Anyway, let's see. We go back here. Glad you didn't unsubscribe. Okay, Rangers ask, am I swing trading? Yeah. I guess this would be a swing trade to where I managed it so I was able to get a 15% rate on capital gains. So that means I held on to it for a year or more. So for me, a year would be like a swing trade, long-term hold, 3 to 5 years plus. So I would classify this as a swing trade, but I held on to it for well over a year. And yeah, I did that so I wouldn't get hit with 40% tax, man. You know, I don't want to pay 40% tax. 15% is much better. So just reading through the comments here. Liz says, I'm all into that energy stuff. yeah, I am, but take it with a grain of salt. I also do a shit ton of research, okay? I do a ton of research. I get the initial signals basically from energy, and then I go look at the stuff, okay? And I went to school for finance. I've been in a computer programmer for 30 years. You know, it's like I know the tech and I can read charts, okay? But yeah, so I use that formal education and background to back things up. The energy, because the energy stuff, yeah, it comes in. It's your intuition and your gut instincts. What do? You guys probably do the same. You get some type of impulse and then you go and research it. That's what I do. Anyway, moving on. Ranger Cove resubscribed. Well, thank you, Ranger Cove. Cove, I do appreciate that. And another comment. Sure, you didn't get A and B partly because of the all-seeing eye. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I've picked it. This is the third time that I've picked up A and B. And I mean, if you look at their chart, let's go look at A and B here. Where are they? Ether. I like to trade against Ether. Let's move up. Come on. Oh, I have it by... okay. AMB. Up 9.3%. And, you know, guys, I'm buying them on a high. That is like a no-no, man. I sold XRP on a high. So you buy a low and sell high. Well, I bought on a low on Amber, and I bought on a high, well, kind of a mid-range high. And this is the highest amount that I bought Amber at. I'm kicking myself, but you know what? I really don't have any regrets because, hey, I dollar cost averaged, right? Even though it's the wrong way. But, you know, Amber is, I don't... Do your research, okay? Do your research. I like Amber, and no, it's not from the all-seeing eye. Maybe from the cow sitting on my dinner plate or something like that, and I'm able to tell where it's coming from. Yeah, Megamart, big thing. Also, the Madagascar vanilla, big thing. Also, that they're hiring, big thing. Also, that their team is great. They have a great team. They're a real deal. They're not a BS coin that's out there. Check them out, guys. Check them out. I'm not saying buying them. I'm saying highly suggesting you check them out. All seeing eye thing? Nah. We don't believe in that stuff, do we? Let's see. Hey Ranger, no worries, man. If I say something that you guys are a little iffy on or whatever, ask a question. I'll try to explain. Sometimes it doesn't come through. Keep in mind, man, I am not a super suave, really great communicator over the line. I'm just not a salesman, car salesman type that's polished. I'm not trying to hype coins here. It's like, my gosh, there's some people that get on and make 2, 3, 4 videos a day, and it's on the same damn coin, and it's like, dude, give it a break. Me, I'm not that way at all. When something interesting comes and there's some news like this China thing that no one is talking about, the regulations coming in where they're getting prepared. They have to get this prepared so they can start trading crypto again. This is absolutely huge news. This is how it starts. And the key is China. NEO is China. VeChain is China. Well, kind of. Ambrosus isn't. But guys, 2019 is, I think, is going to be very, very interesting. It's going to be fantastic for some coins, and it's going to be absolute hell for others. But we'll see. So really go in, try to, I can't give you advice like that. Just do your best. Do your best, follow your gut. Let's see, what else? Hey, Ranger, don't feel bad, man. All right. Thoughts on recent VeChain FUD? Yeah, I have some thoughts on that. Oh, that picture sucks. Let's look at this one. No, that one sucks. That's a good one. See if I can blow this up. I'm probably thinking, what in heck does this have to do with VeChain? Oh, I don't want that site. I just want the pictures. Anyway, Remy Martin, okay? Cognac, high end. For anyone that's done any in-depth research on VeChain, they would know that this is the drink of choice instead of a beer. All right? That's what I have to say. That is all the energy I want to put towards that. But FUD it is, and it looks like it is somehow orchestrated. All right? They have another coin which has been attacking them. I'm not going to say what it is. That has been really attacking them in the past. And I'm sure if you're in the VeChain and been with them for a while, you know who that is. I'm not even going to give them the time of day. They could be behind this most recent attack. I don't know. But that's the energy that I'm getting. It could be just the one dude. It could be lots of things, but FUD it is. FUD it is. Why? DNVGL. DNVGL is not going to let anyone tarnish their name. And DNVGL can tell VeChain what to do. Why? Because they're an owner. Same as PwC, Price Waterhouse Coopers. They are not going to associate themselves with a scam. Nope, neither is Bright Foods. Check out Bright Foods. They are absolutely huge. Humongous. Billions and billions, okay? They are integrating VeChain throughout their entire system. That takes a long time. It could be 5 to 8 years until Bright Foods is fully on board. because they're so big, and they're talking all the way from field to table, that type of thing. Okay, Bright Foods is huge. They have other partnerships that are giganormous. And granted, the BMW thingy, yeah, that was kind of went against my grain for sure, where it was overplayed as a partnership. It's more of like a kind of an alliance, but not quite a partnership. Okay, and they, Sonny did come out and apologize for that. So okay, fine, whatever. I think it also has to deal with a little bit of the way things are translated and how they're thought of. They're different cultures, okay? Because we just saw this one thing with Tron. Who was it? Tron, yeah. Where they had a partnership with Baidu. It's basically I think he misunderstood the word partnership for customer, and he is a customer of Baidu. So if you want to put that down, I was like, hey, I'm a customer of the Fed. Yeah, we have a partnership, the Fed and I. Yeah, right. Anyway, so yeah, a whole bunch of FUD out there, but if you've done your research, and it takes a lot of research, you will see that this is the drink of choice for VeChain. And also, VeChain, don't forget, Ocean X is just around the corner, and that boy sold out in like a minute or maybe 3 minutes. He sold out. There is so much demand for that exchange. In my opinion, it's going to be absolutely huge. They're going to have vet pairs, and it is going to be geared towards not so much individuals, so like don't plan on that, but it's really geared towards institutional investors. And so if you're holding VeChain, what does that mean? There could be a ton of transactions happening because of Ocean X. We'll see. No guarantees. It's just something we're going to have to wait out and see. But man, it can't hurt, can it? It can't hurt. Oh, isn't this interesting? I bring up Remy Martin, right? And then if you notice here, oh look, here's Louis Vuitton. Interesting. I wonder if Hennessy is part of VeChain. I don't know. Maybe the Google search knows more than we know. Anyway, back to where I was. Okay, yeah, VeChain FUD, bunch of FUD. The coin starts with a W, I presume. Yes, sirree. Sure does. Hey, and there's Frey. Hey, Frey, how you been doing? Crypto and a cold is Remy. There you go. There you go. Let's see what else we have here. Any other questions? Wondering if any bombs will be dropped during the Chinese conference in early November. You know, the key has been very quiet, and the key needs to be in place. I mean, they are working on it. They are doing trial runs with millions of people. Okay, they have their social insurance at a region that they've tried out to where people could get payments, because you have to have 100% identification to get a payment, right? So it doesn't get sent to somebody spoofing your ID or whatever. But anyway, they've done that, and so they are really going through the processes of testing testing the IDs out. Anyway, the point is, for China to get going, one, they need the regulations in place, which we just saw they are started to do, to actually put something out there concrete. They need an exchange, right? They need an exchange to help track and to allow what people can be on the exchange. I think they're going to be using the key as part of the validation to track the individuals, whether they're or not they can go on the exchange. And another thing that I think what exchange it will be is I think that it will be a modified form of Ocean X, that will be put in China or something similar to Ocean X. Okay, it might be Ocean X, it might not be, all right, but there's going to be some exchange to where something like the key for the ID of the individual has to be known for irrefutable KYC. Okay, know your customer, irrefutable. And that's what I see. And then once they have that, they have a way to have irrefutable tracking. They say, okay, exchange, come on in. We have our regulations. Let's go. Boom. Huge. Time frame on this, looking probably late 2019 or to mid 2020. So we'll see. So that's what I'm buying the key for. I'm buying the key for the time period out that far. And to me, it's just, you know, same as Ambrosus. I'm buying for years out. For Ripple, yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, I took profits at the high, you know, so if it goes back down, yeah, I'll pick some more up. But, man, there's just so much potential out there. There is so much potential out there. Let me show you one thing here on TradingView. We've seen enough, Remy. If you haven't tried it and you're of age, yeah, might want to try giving it a little sip or two. Let's see, TradingView, TRA. I'll bring up something that I've had on my portfolio forever. LMT, Lockheed Martin Corp. You haven't heard of Lockheed Martin? Check them out. They make the hottest UFOs, man. If there's a UFO people see, there's a high probability it was made by Lockheed Martin. That's like for real, man. Anyway, how do you like that graph? Huh? How do you like that graph? Time period back in here. That's December. That's December 2012, man. December 2012. So for that many years, it's been going up, 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 up. Yeah. How do you like that? That's on the day. Let's go look at the month. Yeah, this dip back here was in December 99. So in December 99, there you go. Will it continue? I don't know. It's doing a little fudgy thing up here at the top of late, but so is the whole stock market. But, you know, when you're looking at things to invest in, you know, crypto is like two or three of these candles, right? Just a few. It's very short time period for crypto. So do you see XRP going this way? Do you see XLM? Do you see, you know, VeChain? Where do you guys see it? You know, reason I'm bringing this up is because people look at the daily time frame way too much, and it just drives you crazy. It would drive me crazy, that's for sure. Anyway, enough of that. Moving on. Yeah, glad. Hey, Frey, Frey, good to see you. Yeah, glad you're here. Am I still not getting a good vibe from Charles Hoskins and Cardano? You know, that vibe changed a little bit. I'm getting better vibes from him. A lot better vibes, actually, and that was because they dumped the Cardano Foundation, which was absolutely dead weight. And after I heard the news, I went back and checked it out. My main concern with Cardano is, will they ever have a product that's out there and completed? They're really bogged down with being the best and stuff like that. And by the time they're done, they absolutely could be the best. But there's going to be a gazillion other coins out there that are basically good enough and they might lose their chance because they're so slow. In order for them to really take over, they have to be superior to where they just have to be a superior project in comparison to their competition for them to take off. Yeah, they'll have some adoption and stuff, but that's what they're looking at by really moving so slowly. And I get it, it's the scientific thing, they want to go that way, but it's that kind of thing that is a downer for Cardano for me. But the and that foundation just never seemed right. Okay, it never seemed right. So very, very, very good news that that dead weight is dropped and it's moving forward. It's like, energetic wise, it's like Cardano was stepping in deep mud and now it's able to walk on pavement. Okay, so yeah, my view on Cardano has flipped for more positive, and for me, I'm just going to wait and see what else is coming for them, and that's just me. But if you like it, get it. If you don't. If you want to wait and see, hey, whatever. But I no longer just have a bad vibe about them. That has changed. Let's go take a look at them. Huh. Look at that. That was, I haven't looked at their chart in ages. It must have been some old lines I drew. Okay, well, there you go. This is on the monthly. Let's see. Was the weekly? Okay, it looks that's an energy thing. Looks like it's going to go into a cup and handle, and right now, hey, right around the bottom. Let's go to the daily. Just doing this for my own curiosity. Damn. Huh. This is against ETH, guys. Please keep that in mind. And this is on logarithmic. I usually only look at things on logarithmic scale. This is the daily. Let's see. There you go. It's that was an old line. See, it's not even lining up. Let's see, let's move it down here. So back in July is when I looked at this, apparently. Chart-wise, what do we have going on? We have like a trading range here and about here. Was it Alt-H? Yep. So anything beyond, in between here is, don't worry about it. It's just going to be what it is. Looking for a breakout here. There's so much. Here's the thing. It's coiling upward, which is a good sign. I like coiling downward as well. I like coiling downward a little bit better, but coiling upward, yeah. Cardano looks interesting. It's nice. It actually has some volatility. Yeah, I mean, I'll upgrade my opinion of it. I like it even better than before I took a look at this chart. So anyway, so yeah, there you go. So that's just me, not financial advice. I'm not doing any like real technical TA here. I'm just saying, oh yeah, looks like it's going to do this cup and handle thing that I drew ages ago. And yeah, so we'll see. A lot of coins, I believe, are going to follow that basic cup and handle trend. Yeah, so that's that. Anyway, thanks for the question. Yeah, 3 to 5 years mass adoption very well could be, and we'll see what happens with Cardano. Anyway, guys, that's about it for tonight. I hope you have a wonderful remainder of your weekend, and have a great, fantastic day. Catch you later. Oh, also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and get notified. Big time. Have a good one, guys. Bye.